Would you like to make money while you sleep and wake up to fresh money you didn't work for? Would you like to become financially independent and live off of passive income? Want to know the best form of passive income? Then you're gonna love today's video.
He is a best-selling author.
30-year-old Jason Fieber has a plan.
This guy retired at only 33 years old.
I don't know if I know too many people that have accomplished something like that.
He's really kind of a guru when it comes to passive income.
Hi, I'm Jason Fieber. I went from below broke at age 27 to financially free at 33 by living below my means and building passive income. I now get paid while I sleep, and I wake up to fresh passive income almost every single day. This is money I earn without having to do anything. No job to show up to, no work to do. I get paid simply for existing. Passive income is awesome, but not all passive income is the same. Some forms of passive income are better than others. Today, I want to talk about the best form of passive income. What is it? Dividends. That's right, I'm talking about dividends. I'm going to tell you about dividends, why dividends are the best form of passive income, and why you need to start building out your dividend income today. Dividends are distributions of profits by a company to its shareholders, typically in the form of cash. Publicly traded companies are ultimately collectively owned by their shareholders. And when these companies earn profit, it's technically the shareholders' profit they're earning. A cash dividend is a portion of that profit. So when you buy stock in a company that has a long-standing track record of paying dividends to its shareholders, that's a litmus test of two things. First, you know the company has a long-standing track record of profit. Otherwise, it couldn't send out all of those cash dividends. Can't write a check you can't cash, and you certainly can't do that for years on end. Second, you know the company values and properly rewards its shareholders. You do not want a company to keep all of that profit and potentially fritter it away. It's definitely a good idea to keep a good chunk of that profit to reinvest back into the business and keep it going and growing. But sending out some of that profit back to the shareholders keeps management honest and more focused to do more with what profit it has left. Let's imagine I open my own pizza shop. I'll call it Papa Jason's. Now I need capital to start this new business. Debt isn't enough, so I take on investors who give me cash for equity. The equity is stock, shares, and because these investors want to slowly reduce their capital at risk and keep me honest, they demand regular cash dividends from me. Not only that, these investors are greedy. They want those cash dividend payments to increase every single year. Just imagine what kind of amazing pizza shop I have to run in order to make sure these investors get the reliable and rising cash dividend payments. I've got to sling a lot of pizzas. Actually, I've got to sell more pizzas to more people at higher prices. I've got to grow this business and run it incredibly well year in and year out. Well, this is exactly what's expected of a lot of world-class enterprises that are paying reliable and rising dividends. Think companies like Apple, Johnson & Johnson, and Coca-Cola. These companies all have long-standing track records of paying out not only cash dividends, but growing cash dividends. Some have been doing it for decades on end. Johnson & Johnson, for example, has been paying an increasing dividend for over 60 consecutive years. That stretches through wars, health crises, economic collapses, political upheaval, and stock market crashes. Yet Johnson & Johnson kept on paying their ever larger cash dividend to shareholders. So when you're relying on growing cash dividends like this, you're basically betting on world-class enterprises to keep doing what they've already been doing for many, many years. It doesn't take a huge leap of faith to bet on a great company to continue making more money and sending shareholders bigger dividends. This means dividends are just about the most reliable source of passive income out there. Now you know what a dividend is, but why is it the best source of passive income? It's the best source of passive income because it's the most passive source of income. There's no passive income out there that has the passivity of dividends. You could get a rental property or two, sure. But before we even talk about the legwork involved with actually finding properties, securing loans, getting tenants, and handling repairs, you need to think about how much ongoing work and responsibility there is regarding collecting your rent checks. If you want to buy yourself a job, get a rental property. Go for it. But if you want truly passive income, dividends are the way to go. There's no 1-800 number to call, no office to show up to in order to collect your money, no test to pass, no quotas to fill, boss to please, or clients to take care of. Certainly no proverbial leaky toilet to fix. You wake up and get paid. It really is that easy. Own a high quality dividend growth stock, potentially get paid forever. I can tell you that I've owned Johnson & Johnson stock for about 10 years now, and never once in that decade has the company ever called me about some kind of issue. Or take Coca-Cola as another example. Never once has Coca-Cola called me about a production line that's broken. These companies just quietly send me ever larger dividends. And since I own over 100 different companies in my dividend growth stock portfolio, I have over 100 different companies sending me these growing cash dividend payments. It's like getting over 100 different paychecks, except I'm not working for any of them. I'll tell you more about how to go about building passive dividend income in future videos, but I wanted to tell you today that dividends are the best source of passive income out there because they're the most passive form of income. I've been collecting growing dividends for 10 years now, and it's the easiest job I've ever had. When you think about building out your passive income, you should be putting dividends at the very top of your list. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give us a like if you did. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you're notified of new content when it comes out. Also, be sure to check the description box below for some additional information and relevant links. I'll see you next time.